Hey everyone, welcome back to another war video. This one, war number 6 of season 39 for Loki taking on Chaos. You can see I have Omega Red and Overseer on the team. Sabretooth is just there for synergy. So 4 fights this war, so let's jump right in. I was back up in section 1. So the first fight is going to be Overseer against this Ebony Maw on node 25. So this fight has Power Snack, so Overseer very good for that because he is Nullify immune. And it also has the Power Sting. So basically every time Maw fills a bar of power, I would then get a Power Sting debuff on me. So the Power Sting debuff obviously triggers the Unsteady Ground Global. So Overseer, probably the best option for this fight because he is a debuff detox attacker. You can see there I threw a light to try to get in range of heavy. I think I know I was definitely already in range watching it back. So didn't need to do that. I did pop it in vulnerability boost, so that was hit 1 of that. So here, I pushed Maw to a special 2, unfortunately. That's okay. Right here, I make a huge mistake. So I thought that I was either debuff immune or had the charges available. So I throw the special 2 thinking that it would eat the Falter. Unfortunately, it ate the Power Sting. Here I get hit again. So now I'm degenning. I'm very close. I get parried. Thankfully, I didn't stun me, but you can see there it is enough for Maw to finish me off. So just an unnecessary mistake to throw that special 2 that early. I just should have held it until I was for sure debuff immune, or just held the special 3, whatever the case may be. Just very unnecessary to throw that special 2, and that's why I was unfortunately taken out in this one. So that does snap my streak. So here is Overseer with the cleanup here. Like I said, Overseer very good for the fight. I just didn't play it well. Just no other way to say it other than that. So a little cleaner this time so far. I'm gonna throw the special 2 here when I'm not faltered. So that was good. You can see though, Overseer able to just take out all the debuffs and able to finish off Ebony Maw. So next fight, so I'm on path 5B here, so it's the Ebb Flow Intercept. So I'm going to be using Omega Red for this fight. I went back and forth on Omega Red or Overseer. Chavez is really good on this node. I went with Omega Red. So I think I play the start of this wrong, for no other reason. You can see here, I'm not really doing a good job getting spores up. I'm not doing a good job with spacing. You can see I lock in 1 spore there with my degen, and my bleed is gone. So, she's very heavy, happy. She's always been that way. So at this point, I've let the bleed debuff go on and done 10%. So not great. So I know I'm in a little bit of trouble here, and she's at least, throwing her special 1. So she gets the special 2, which is unblockable only if she has the 3rd dimension up. So I know that I can block it there. I'm trying maybe a little too desperately here to get a intercept. So I get one off there. I throw the special 2. So this is where I'm like, all right, great. Like, here we go. I can really finish this fight here. But she's able to basically get the spores off. One thing that I really underestimated was Chavez's ability to maintain spacing away from Omega Red, to the point where I had a really hard time keeping spores on. So here, I know that her special 2 is going to go to, it's going to be unblockable because she has 4 of the charge. She just needs 1 for it to be unblockable. So she has her blue mode, which is her thorn. So I'm just going medium, but I had an indestructible boost. So I was like, oh, great, I'll push her to special 3. And of course, I eat an entire heavy right before that. So that is enough for Chavez to take me out. I think I'm able to pull that off if I'm just able to tank the special 3. So Chavez's special 3 just gives her 1 each of each dimension, so it's definitely tankable. So with Omega Red, part of the reason I went with Omega Red Overseer was because of Omega Red's ability to still attack while Chavez has her Thorn modes up. So I knew I could tank it, and I think that I had it, but that heavy was just a very unfortunate eating of the heavy right there, right before her special 3. So 2 deaths this war, so not ideal. So here I'm going to be using Overseer against Invisible Woman. This is on the next node here, so it's Mighty Charge and Ebb Flow Intercept. So Overseer, he's not the greatest Invisible Woman counter, but he can certainly do it. And Invisible Woman puts on a ton of debuffs. When she has her shield up, she puts up exhaustion debuffs and fragility and physical vulnerability and all kinds of nonsense. So basically what I'm trying to do here is just, normal Overseer play, just trying to keep the debuffs down. So basically when she has her shield up, every time you hit her, she puts an exhaustion debuff on. So it's kind of tough to actually get to the debuff immunity. I do fight Invisible Woman every day in AQ, so I'm pretty comfortable with her mechanics, with her specials, with everything. You're going to see here, so she goes invisible, and it's paused until you go to hit her. A blocked hit's okay as well. So here, I push her to a special 3, because right now, frankly, spoiler alert, I'm thinking I still have my invulnerability boost up. So I throw my special 3 because I remember, like I said last war, the special 3 is still doing full damage, even through Ebb Flow. I was hoping that was accurate with Intercept as well. I don't know if it was. Who knows? You can see, even with the protection up, Overseer's still doing some pretty good damage. So here, she throws her special 3, and I'm like, oh, crap. Apparently, my invuln ran out. So thankfully, Overseer just has enough health that he's able to just tank all of that. But that was a really big mental mistake that could have went a lot worse. So here, I need the invisibility to run out. I have the Fury on, so that does a huge chunk of damage on that special too. So at this point, I know she's got 8% health left, so I should be able to finish off with that combo, and I do. So a little dicier than it should have been, but Overseer able to take that fight down. So last fight for me is going to be I-Bomb here on this Conflictor mini, so I'm going to be using Omega Red. I was able to get a White Magneto pre-fight from an alliance mate, so here, this fight is, like I said, Conflictor. I do pop an invulnerability boost, so, made sure that it was on for this one. So here, this is a lot more like what you're supposed to play Omega Red. So this also has combat prowess, combat deja vu prowess. So basically, if you do the same CC, I just did a second heavy in a row, so now his block penetration is going to be a little more. Here, there goes the rest of my invulnerability boost, so that was really great. You can see, Omega Red able to do this fight pretty well. At this point, I'm just blocking the special one. I don't know why I kept trying to dodge parts of the special one. So here, I throw the special 2 just to get the death field back up. But so the big thing with I-Bomb is he's able to put debuffs on himself. So that's obviously very annoying on Conflictor nodes, but Omega Red, when he gets 10 spores and over, he turns off the ability for them to shrug debuff. So he's the best option for that fight, and he's able to take that down relatively smooth. So like I said, 4 fights this war. I did drop 2, so that gets me to 28 fights on the season, 2 deaths, and a streak now of 2. In terms of the war itself, we were able to win this one. Really good performance by the Alliance as a whole, not by me, but by the other 29. So that gets us up to 5-1 on the season, and we do move back up to 2nd place. So overall, really good first half of the season. Hopefully we continue it down the second half of the season. But that'll do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I will see everyone soon.